Great rise and beautiful people. Numbers don't lie, but people do, because they can manipulate numbers. And this means that they can manipulate the energy. So numbers is the way of life. You follow the number, you follow the truth, you follow what is. Because numbers will lead you to the right path. Like today is February the 1st, 2021. So you add it up, you get 8. And so today you might feel like manifesting your intentions, whatever you're trying to manifest, working hard, being more structured, more business minded, and stuff like that. So if you follow the path of numbers, you would do real good because everybody need a guidance and somewhere. So that's what the world operate on, having some type of guide, some type of spiritual essence where we can be balanced and we can operate on a level of integrity, which means truth, no matter in what situation. And also, we need some guidance in this world. So, numbers is the way. If you add up a number every day, add up a number, add up like the time you see, and then like for example, 1111 is 4 ones, so that's number 4. 4 is manifestation number, but it's 11 2 times. Man, you gotta look at the one. The one is what? It's strength, the leadership, it's the sun type energy. And so it also represents the spirit, the ancestors. And so when you got it 2 times, you got 11. 11 is the message. 11 is the ancestors speaking to you. And so you yourself can do this yourself. You know that the ancestors are speaking to you by you seeing the number 11. Because 1 is 0. 1 is also 0, which is 0 is the universe itself. Because everything circulates, which create 1. You are one individual, but together we are a whole, which is perfection, which is a 0, which is 1, spiral energy. So 1 is also 0. And 9 is completion. So 9 is also 0. And so you got the beginning, which is 1, and you got 9, which is the end. And so you add 1 4 times, you got 4. 4 is a manifestation number where whatever intentions you have, whatever you're trying to manifest, put it out into the universe, and this is the day to do it. Number 4. And you see that numbers don't lie. It's people who lie because they can manipulate the numbers and the energy. And so everything in his life was created through numbers, even letters. Colors is a number, like the color blue or navy blue is 6. Light blue is 5. Paint, the color pink is 8. The color green is 4. It also could be pink too, because 4 and 8 is manifestation numbers. And 2 also. 2 is more like both. 2 is like more like emotional. You got the Cancer energy. Like you got the full moon Cancer, which is the number 7, and then you got the beginning or the first moon Cancer, which is number 2. See, 7 ain't nothing but like the full moon. So the number 2 and 7 both represent Cancer. That I mean, but number 2 is more like the energy that want to fall back. Number 7 is the energy that take the lead and do the exploring and more aggressive. So you got the number 2 more like female, number 7 more like masculine energy. But both of them represents the moon. And so, for example, if you know all this, you know how to operate, because today is the 1st. The 1st is what? 1st represents what? Leo. But they tell you that it's the full moon. This is the full moon, right? Leo, what, a Leo full moon? But the day is number 1. No, I think that was about 2 or 3 days ago. It was Leo full moon. But today is number 1. which is represents Leo or the sun, and also Aries, Mars, and stuff like that. But mainly Leo, the sun. The sun is always number one, and zero is the cosmic womb of they say the black woman, which is the universe, the black hole. But from zero came the sun, which is one. And zero is also Pluto. From Pluto, the woman came one, the sun. So Pluto is the strongest planet. And the sun also the masculine energy. So Pluto is darkness. The sun is light. And so in my natal chart, I got Sun conjunction Pluto, which is Pluto is connected to me, to my sun sign, which is Libra. So I got Libra Sun, and Libra and Pluto, or Pluto and Libra. So the traits I have is some Scorpio traits as metaphysics, breaking things down, bringing the truth, and not scared of nothing, and even talk about any subject and dissecting the coding. The Pluto energy on the downside, these people are like gang leaders because they're tough. They're tough, and they're strong. So, but anyway, back on topic. Pluto represents the female, the woman whole, just the water essence, and out of her whole came the sun, number one. And so Pluto is the strongest planet, and the moon also. So all these, everything is important, because you got darkness, then you got light. But the thing is about Scorpio has two planets. It got Mars and Pluto. And so with that being said, now you understand numbers, because Pluto represents the number 8. No, the number 9 and the number 8 too. No, the number 8 too, because the 8th house. But number 9 is the energy of numerology for Scorpio or Pluto. And number 1 is the sun. So you got the beginning, the sun, the happy, the go lucky. Then you got Pluto, the dark side, the number 9, who not afraid, who very psychic, who very in tune, who go deep into the unknown, who not afraid of the unknown, who not afraid of spirits or ghosts, who are mediums and stuff like that. So a lot of people with the number 9s is like mediums and stuff like that, or number 8s also in certain numbers, you know what I mean? Because number 8, 9, 11, because the 11th month is what? November, right? Which is Scorpio month. So 11. That's why 11, the master number 11, like Cicely Tyson. Rest in power to her. But I was looking at the show where they were saying that she was a clairvoyance, where she be able to see the picture and stuff like that. She was clairvoyance. Yes, she considered herself as a prophet. But the thing is that she's a Sagittarius. The month she was born is a Sagittarius. Now you got to understand, it's the fire energy, and they're more clairvoyance because the Sagittarius can see the future. They're more like prophet, the sage, the wise. So I believe her when she says she's seen pictures and images and let her know things. And she was a vegetarian, they say. So with this being said, she has the master number 11, the master number 11 in her as her birthday number. When you add up all her numbers, which is 12, 19, 24, you add up to 29, and you got 2 plus 9 is 11. You can't break down parallel numbers or numbers like 1 and 1. They stay the same. Numbers like 22, they stay the same. Numbers like 33, they stay the same. So she had the master number 11. 11 is the master psychic out of all psychics. So I understand her energy. So the main psychic numbers, all numbers is very intuitive, but who most likely to be intuitive, who does this almost every day, is number 2, 7, 9, 11. Not to say that number 6 is, but if they are, you understand that every number is intuitive, but they ain't like they're going to use it every day. You know what I mean? And so 3s can be, and 6 can be. So 8 and 4s, they could be, but they're more practical. They see a lot of numbers, they choose to be more realistic, more practical, like 8s and 4s. And sometimes 6 could be, because 6 is the sixth sense. You know what I mean? When you think of the number six, but it's their choice, especially when it comes to family, because they nurturers. Number six people, and number threes could be two, could have got Jupiter, so they could be clairvoyants. So when they break down all the numbers, number one represents the sun. Number two represents the moon. Number three represents Jupiter. So anybody who born under number 3, 12, 21 on the 30th, they the number 3 vibration. Okay, the number 4 is Uranus, Aquarius spirit, the humanitarians. And number 5 is Mercury, the throat chakra. Also, number 6 is Venus. And Venus is well, a higher version of Venus would be Neptune. That's number 7. So number 6 is Venus. We got Libra and Taurus. So this is the energy that they carry. So all you got to do is read up on Libra and Taurus when you're dealing with people who born on the 6th, and you know about them. And you see a lot of number 6 people be more charming, be more goal-oriented. I mean, like hard workers, like, and they caring, they nurturers and stuff like that. Number 7, which is a higher Venus, is called Neptune. That's all it is. It's a higher Venus. And you can look it up. So number 7 is Neptune. Number 8 is Saturn. Number 9 is Mars and Pluto. They have 2 planets. Number 9 has 2 planets. A very aggressive energy. I was born on the 9th. And so, yes, I was that aggressive dude. I was a warrior, fighter, protector for the hood. One of the wildest person in the hood. Until I changed, but now I'm still powerful, but on a divine frequency. So you have 1 through 9, these numbers. So this being said, now we got the master numbers 11, 22, and 33, which is higher than the single numbers. But the single numbers always all come down to a single number always. Even though you got 11, it still represents 2. 11 is a higher form, stronger than the 2. Just like a 22 is still 4, but 22 is higher than a 4. 33 is still a 6, but it's higher than a 6. And so this is how it operates. All you got to do, you put these numbers together. Like, say like if your birthday, like mine, add up to 34, you just add the 3, which is Jupiter. You know it's Jupiter now. You add on that, and you add the 4, which is Uranus, together, and then you add the main number, which is 7, to add up to a 7. So you add Neptune. You add all of them together, all the traits, and you got a number 7. So you got different types of number 7s. Like you got the regular number 7, which is Neptune, and the moon, because Cancer is also a part of the number 7. Because Cancer makes the number 7 more introvert. So you got the moon and Neptune that's part of the number 7. You got many other planets, but we're talking about numerology here. And so we can fit the houses in too if we want. We could do the 7th house, which is Libra, and it all fits. You know what I mean? Because it's accurate. So we could do that too if you want. But we doing basically the basics of numerology. And so also number 8 is Saturn, but Capricorn is also Uranus too. The co-planet is Uranus. And for Aquarius, the co-planet is Saturn. But so with this being said, if you was to add 3 and 4 together, you got 7, which is Neptune. But what you do, you add a little bit of the other 3 and a little bit of the other 4 with the 7, and this type of 7 I will be. The 3 and 4 will tell you what type of 7 I will be. See what I'm saying? Like, you already know that the 7 is psychic, it's spiritual, it's divine, and all that's here. But I'm the type, since I got 3 that's in front of the 4, is the Jupiter spirit, which means I like to think big, do it big. I'm more an extrovert. I'm more extrovert type of 7. So you know that this is 7 is introspective, right? But since you got the 3 and the 4 there, I'm more extrovert, but the 4 also make me security oriented too. So that's the type of 7 I will be. And I'm more creative type 7. And since with the Jupiter make me think big and do things on a big level and scales. So then you add the main energy, which is the 7. You add a little bit of the 3 and the 4 with the 7, and bam, do you have me? And so that's why people get it wrong, because they just think they are the full 7 themselves. Some people are just the 7. Some people are like 25 type of 7, which when you add the 2, which is the moon, and you add Mercury together. All you got to do, like the moon conjunction Mercury, and you got 25 type of number 7. Yeah, the moon conjunction Mercury, that represents number 7, and you got the moon conjunction Neptune. Okay, like this, because number 2 is the moon, and so 7 is the main number. So you got the number 25, which is 7. So you just take the 2, and you could junk it to the 7. It'll be moon conjunction Neptune. Then you take the 5, and you do Mercury conjunction Neptune, and you have the number 7. So that's another way to do it. That's another way to do it. You can use the conjunctions and also the oppositions. Oppositions too. Like opposition would be like on the downside, or not the opposition, but the squares. The squares would be on the downside of the 7. And so you can say the moon square Neptune. That's another way to do numerology. I know y'all be like, wow, yeah, no traits is amazing. But when you could connect the dot, it's amazing, right? And so there you have it. Numbers are very sacred and very important, because you could do the moon conjunction Leo, and you got 30, you got 21. 21 is moon conjunction the sun, which is Leo, or Cancer conjunction the sun, or the sun in Cancer. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 will rule this number, but you add on the 2 and the 1 to the 3. And you got, if you look at it, 21 represents 1 is the sun, which is the father. 2 is the moon, which is what? The mother. And we add it together, you got 3, which is Jupiter, the child. The child. And so, bam. When they say 21 gun salute, bam, 3. So now y'all understand. Y'all understand how this thing works. You know what I'm saying? Numerology is very sacred. So any of y'all is a life path 7. Any of y'all is a life path 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, or 7, or 8, or 9. I know a lot of y'all should know about numerology, because I do this a lot, and stay on this page. Y'all should know about this numerology. It's all in my photos. I got videos. So even if I took a month off or 2 months off, y'all still should be straight for a while, because you got photos, you got the videos, and you would know if you're really interested in it, and you can become very intuitive behind this, and make you more intuitive and tuned by knowing people, especially if you know their traits. Then you say, oh, I see the big picture. I see the big picture. Malcolm X is a life path 5. So he was a life path 5. This makes him more on the knowledge. The 5 deal with the mind. He on the knowledge, the truth seeker. 5 is the adventurous, the explorer type people. People speak their truth, the throat chakra. Deal with Mercury. So Malcolm X was a good speaker. You know what I mean? So he deal with the life path 5. That's a life path to speak their truth and speak knowledge, and to share it with you and stuff like that. This makes him a good speaker. He was good at expressing himself. Yes. Number 5, free spirit. He all about freedom. And so bam, he did that. He spoke his truth, and he full of wisdom and philosophy. And Bruce Lee was a life path 7. And so he was a life path 7. But the thing about Bruce Lee, he had a 9 to back him up, because I think he was born on I mean, his birthday add up to a 9 the day he was born or something like that. I don't know the exact date, but I know the day he was born is a 9. But he a life path 7, so the 9 help him. See, the 9 is the scrim. Like the day you were born is like your soul. It's the center of the soul. It helps your attitude number and it helps your life path number. So I got the big old 9. I born on October the 9th. The big old 9 that helps me achieve my life path number. So that big old 9 helps you be more in tune, more psychic. So Bruce Lee, what the 9 did, it gave him scrim. So he's a fighter. 9s are fighters, just like the 8s. The 8s are fighters too. So the 9 help him become that fighter and give him all that scrim, all that energy. Because you got so much energy, universal energy. That I mean, 9 makes you strong, makes you a fighter, makes you determined, makes you bold. Yes, makes you tough. 9 is the tough type number because it got Scorpio in it, and it got Aries. Aries is Scorpio. Yeah, 9s are very aggressive. So they got to find a source to channel that energy. And so with Bruce Lee, it helped him with that Neptune 7 and that Moon 7. Just like Papa 7. And so, which is spiritual. And that's what he was. And he used martial arts. And 7 and 7 deal with mastery. So, bim, he mastered the arts of martial arts. So he was good at what he do. He mastered that. So Muhammad Ali was the life path 7 too. And 7s are good communicators and deal with the mind just like the number 5. Like you got 3 numbers that deal with the mind: 1, 5, and 7. According to numerology. So, bim, let's stay on track. So 7 will be the highest when dealing with the mind. 5 is like in the middle when dealing with the mind. And 1 is first. So with it being said, Muhammad Ali was number 7, but he had, I think, what he had a number. He was born January the 17th or something like that. I forgot the exact date, but I know a 9 is thrown in there too. I think that was his attitude number, and he had an 8 in the center or something like that, 8 or 9, vice versa. But we all got 3 numbers, so he had an 8 or something to help him out. He had some scrum. So a lot of boxers has the number 9 or 8. And so that being said, he was very spiritual. His life path was 7. He very spiritual. He very spiritual. He was a life path 7, and he spoke his truth. Because 7s are a truth seeker and deal with the mind too. That's secting the code and bringing the truth to the world and the light. And so he spoke his truth. He spoke some real stuff. He questioned everything. We questioned everything, and you've seen that in a lot of videos. He always questioned. He was fast. You know what I mean? And in boxing, he was good with the mind to manipulate people and beat them, talk trash and beat them. Why he boom, hit them and move. You know how to move. See what I'm saying? You got light past 7, number 7 energy, baby. And so with that being said, wow. And so more people, you got people like rappers like Young Jeezy, light past 7. Certain people like T.I., light past 7. Yet certain people, I'm just using them for example, even if you're not into them, you know what I mean? Have to show some type of example. Like Oprah Winfrey she got life path number 22 or something like that. Yeah, I think because she got a master number 11 because she born on 29th, January 29th in her birth chart. So she's Aquarius, but she got the number 29, which is 11, as her birthday. So Oprah already got the healing number 11, and her life path is number 4 or 22. All the number 4s are black people. Number 4 look like a fault, right? Which is Uranus. Uranus also dealt with the crown, and Saturn is the lower part of Uranus, would deal with being realistic and practical. And Uranus deal with the higher mind, but they're very intuitive, Aquarius, and they come up with ideas out of nowhere, geniuses. So with it being said, Oprah she got a master number. So long as she work and work and work and work, she will achieve because it's part of her vibration. So when you got number 4s and 8s, you got to work for it. And when you do, you'll be more fortunate than others. You have more money, most likely than others. Even if it's not on a big level, but on your level, you have more than your family member or more than people around you or something like that. And you have the best things because Oprah Winfrey got number 4 and Jay-Z got the number 4. And I know that a lot of you say you cursing them out. Me, I don't have feelings for them like that neither, but I'm using them for example. And you got Beyonce as number 4, and you got Puff Daddy. Yeah, they got number 4 in their chart. Even if it's not your life path number, but they got these number 4s in their chart. And so, yes, they got number 4s. And so with that being said, them 4s are those who can blend in, and but these people be a part of the government too now. They can go with the government or they can do their own thing. So it's best for them 4 to think of their own thing because they're great inventor, come up with new ideas. But a lot of these people got it. So some of the richest people got the number 4s. Yes, the number 4s, the 22s, master number 22s. And a lot of people who you know right now, born on 22nd or something, if they're not rich, they're hard workers. They got it on their level of existence. They might have more than you, or they might work harder than you, try to and think they can outwork you. So Tamiko Polk, she says January 13. Oh yes. Okay. I see you. I see you. Okay, you're a Capricorn. That's the month. Capricorn energy, Saturn. And Saturn is a strong placement because Saturn is realistic. So you can't tell a Capricorn person anything. Cause these people, you gotta just be realistic. You know what I mean? With a Capricorn. Cause if they don't see the receipts, they don't see the results, the receipts or evidence, they ain't going for it. And so just make sure you're born on 13. She got a cult number. When I say occult, O cult, which is OCCULT, this deals with like what the ruling elites be up under number 13 and 22s and 4s. This is their favorite number. Number 4s is their main number, and 7s is their other number, and 11 is their other number, and 2s. And so they let you know they deal with Cancer, they deal with Aquarius, they deal with the Sun, which is Leo, of course, they deal with 1s too. Can't forget about that. And so just let you know what they deal with. They deal with Neptune. So what you got to understand, number 13, Tamiko Pope. So she's a number 13. She deal with Uranus energy, and Uranus deals with those who think outside of the box, those who's independent, those who don't like to be hold down or trapped. They're freedom loving type of people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? These people are the type, you know what I mean, who can also rebel for the sake of it. Cause they like to experience life. So number 4s are like the scientists, they got scientific mind, they organize, they structure. And yes, number 4s are organized, they structure, and they like to talk proper and stuff like that. Neat. And like number 4s might be the one to be like, you ain't speaking correct. You got to say a word right. Some of them, but depends on, see, since they got number 13, they ain't gonna trip that much. Number 13s are like, add the sun to it. They're very creative. They're very expressive. Since they got number 1, they are leaders. They take the lead and like to do their own thing. And they can be fixed. Them 4s can be fixed because it got earth in it. But number 1 added on because it's Leo, they can be fixed too. But they deal with the mind, very smart, educated. And since you got number 3 added, number 3 got Jupiter. Jupiter will expand your number 4. Jupiter makes you with a big attitude, personality, but strong, and you will fulfill your duty, will accomplish. You can be very aggressive. You go to the screen type of number 4. So, bim, I done explained number 13, which is 4. Your life path 6, you got Venus in you, so you definitely are a thinker, you're a nurturer, you're caring, you're loving. You know what I mean? You're the type who love to entertain, can be funny, very creative, an artist, like music, stuff like that. It's deal with number 6, life path number 6. So this your journey. Your journey is to get into fields that deals with entertainment or music or being an artist or something that's nurturing, playing the roles as a counselor, a social worker. You know, those who like nurses, doctors, number 6, because they love to help people. You know what I mean? So number 6 is a helping number. And so number 6 are the type who know a person. So they make good counselors. So they're very intuitive. So number 6 people who deal with Venus, so they like beauty. You know what I mean? They're very charming, magnetic, and stuff like that. So that's the thing about life path number 6. So this is what you're here to do. You're here to take positions that deal with nurturing, caring, supporting, helping, and giving advice to people. And so, number 5. Number 5 is the free spirit. Like I said earlier with Malcolm X. Number 5s are the people who are the one who here to explore. You the type who stay on the go, stay on the move. Them 5s are like the salesperson because they're good at advertising, good with networking and connecting to people, placing things. Yes, them 5 is good with networking. They're good with business, with sales, stuff like that. But the thing about them 5, they so free spirit. 5s is all over the place. They can be very wild if they don't contain that energy. And so they could think of something, an idea, and the 5s are the type that they could think of it, but that don't mean they're gonna complete it because they got so many ideas. They're everywhere. So they might say, I'm gonna do this, and they might just stop out of nowhere or never complete nothing. So if them 5 is stable or got other numbers to help them achieve, they will win. So them 5s are the type, you know what I mean? They like the explore food, they explore all the senses, the taste, what they smell like, fragrance, they experience life in general. Them 5s are the fun-loving type. Wow, comedians, very funny. People like being around them because they're going to have a good time. And so them 5s, wow. And they very adaptable. They can adapt to anybody, any place. They deal with the mind, so they like knowledge. So they might look at the news. They know about some everything. The 5s know about this. They know about that. So the 5s up on theirs. You know what I mean. So with that being said, them 5 in business though, shoot, people will just come to, if you open up a store, they'll just buy from you out of nowhere because you're a likable person. You know what I mean? You got that magnet. They just come to your store and just buy things. If you have them 5 energy, and a lot of them 5s are good when dealing with lottery. When dealing with lottery, a lot of 5s in my family, we got like life out them 5s, they be hitting. So that being said, 5 is a lucky number. But them 5 they're here to discipline their energy and control their energy because they can be very wild. And so, yes, number 9. I'm just gonna do the number 9, the day you're born, George Black. Number 9s are people, because I was born on the 9th, I got 9 in me too. Number 9s are very emotional, very sensitive, but number 9s are very kind, very gentle, very aggressive. They got a lot of energy within themselves. And number 9s are people who want to help people. They love to give to people. I mean, they love to give, they love to help people. Number 9s are like, they're ahead of their time, just like number 7, they're ahead of their time. Because number 9 is the old soul, it's the last number of completion. So they're ahead of their time. So they're very psychic and a lot of mediums. And number 9s, you might not realize this, but you use your intuition every day. Every day. Whether you know it or not. You know what person to deal with because you listen to your intuition. Without reading a book, you just know, oh, I ain't messing with this person. You already know because this person full of it. And they come to find out they are. And a lot of times, number 9s give people advice. And what happened is, we give it to a person. I do this a lot, and people will take it for granted, and then they'll come back and say, "You were right. You was right. You was right." There's so many times people say you were right. That's how my intuition is on fire. So number 9's got a fire intuition, very strong. Without even knowing it, we use it. So that people fail to realize. Number 9 people are very powerful, and they're fighters. But number 9's could be aggressive and get angry quick and snap quick because they're very sensitive. We got to train our energies. I had to train my energy. Number 9 got a young spirit. Number 9 people got a young spirit, very young. a young spirit, which means we got a young spirit, but we an old soul with a young spirit. It's that wisdom. So a lot of number nine look young, and number nines, their sexity is high. They be burning on fire, so they got to control their sex urges. A lot of number nines and take discipline, because number nine is aggressive number. So if you can control yourself with that big old number, like me, it took a lot. And to this day, there were instances where, wow, I still was snapping, but I still had to control myself and come back. And today, it's just, I ain't gonna say that it's hard. It's just a lot. Cause them nines are very aggressive and warriors too. Fighters fight in every aspect. They argue, they fight, they debate. I mean, for the heck of it, number nines just like drama. They like not drama. They like excitement. They like anything that's lively. See, with number threes, you're born on the 30th, August the 30th. I'm gonna just do number 3 for you. I ain't gonna even do Leo. I mean Virgo. I'm gonna just do number 3. So number 3, the type of number 3 you are, you got the 0 in there. Just make sure intuition. You highly intuitive and clairvoyance. You might see images because the 0 gonna add on to it. So the type of number 3 you are with Jupiter, you got Jupiter and Pluto together. And so Jupiter gonna span your Pluto, which is number 3. That's the type of number 3 you are. So Jupiter you got the Sagittarius spirit, very talkative, communicative. Nobody cannot talk you or beat you with the word, because Jupiter deal with knowledge. It's the planet of wisdom. And so this can make you very wise type. But young, fun loving, talk about any topic. Your sexity is high. You're on fire. Number 3's out in the open with their sexity. They don't care about, they just stress it. So out of all numbers, the number 3s and 5s will stress their sexity the most. But number nine has the highest of that energy. But number 9s move more wisely. They're more security oriented than the number 3. Number 3 don't care. And them 5s don't care neither. Unless you got other numbers to help you back that. Because if you got other numbers to help you back that, or you got something like that Virgo, the Virgo might help you by you born in that month. But you don't mind about, you don't care about talking about sex. And a lot of number 3 talk about that. And I mean, and express themselves sexually. And so number 3s, they wild. Just like number 5s, 3s and 5s, 3s and 5s are wild. Them 9s are wild too, but them 9s are more wise with it. I mean, you got some of them 9s that be out, go out their way. So it's our choice. It's our choice. Because when I was wild. Number 9s do it big. So when number 9s get wild, they get aggressive like wild. They get very aggressive. Like number 3s will be wild and do all type of stuff. But number 9 is going to be more like boom, boom, bang, bang, fight, and all that other stuff. And what we talking about dealing with sex, number 9, you gonna perform the best, because you gotta understand number 9 got all the energies. Now think about it. And you say, oh, he bragging on the number 9. This is what I know about the number 9, so I'm not bragging on it. But I know a number 9 person I had talked to. She's a female, and so I asked her a question, and she found that admit. I said, your sexity is high, ain't it? She admit. I said, you got a dildos, ain't it? She said, yes. She showed me it on video chat. So not to get into sex, but just to know, just to be excited about what I know about the number 9. See what I'm saying? A lot of number 9s, they are straight freaks. And sex is very important. And if they don't have a partner, they're going to get it off masturbation. So I know y'all say, dog, well, he talking about all this here. Yes, number 9 don't care neither what they talk about, just like number 3s and number 1s and 3s, 1s, and 9s and 5s, they talk about anything. So number 4s and 8s will be more structured. You won't hear that. They might have it within them, but you won't hear all that. But it's their choice. You might have other numbers to help them say that. So, oh, you're born the 23rd. I did number 5, but since you are the 23 number 5, you born September on the 23rd. So you got the 2 and the 3. So you got Moon and Jupiter type number 5, and 5 represents Mercury. And so you the type, you definitely emotional. You definitely psychic. because number 2 is the moon. The moon is psychic, A1. Everybody got emotions. Everybody, it deals with emotions. So you feel energy. You feel energy. Then you got number 3, where you see the images. You see pictures. You might have dreams. And 3 deal with Jupiter, which is Jupiter is very clairvoyant like. So type of number 5, you love information. Yes, you love information. You definitely love information. And that's part of your soul. That ain't even your life path number, because you ain't added your whole all your numbers together. But just 23, that's the center of your soul. So 23 helps your life path and your attitude number. Now, if I do the attitude number, let's add 23 to 9, you still get 5. So your attitude is 5 and your soul number is number 5. So 5 is very part of you. I don't know your year. Now let's move on to Chad Lewis, 21. There you go. 21st. I'm gonna do, since you're born on 21st, you got number 3. So you got the moon and the sun in yours. That's part of your attitude and Jupiter, all in the mixture. So you got the sun attitude, the happy, then you got the emotional. So definitely you intuitive, because you got Jupiter that's going to span that, because number 3 represents Sagittarius. You got the Sagittarius spirit. So yes, you the type who know to go get it. Anybody come against you, you got the word play for them. Them number 3's got that word play for them. So let me see what's your life path, Chad Lewis. So you got 6, you add it up, life path 8. You got Capricorn, number 8, Saturn. That means you're a money go getter, you're naturally a leader, authoritative, powerful. We call number 8 the powerhouse. Number 8 know how to run organizations and structures. And number 8 is the one like the star quality. I mean, always about that money, all about getting it, all about that hustle, all about that biz. So this is number 8 spirit, Capricorn. So you add, your life path was 8, Chad Lewis. And so number 8 is the go-getters. Number 8, you about that life. And so Rasha, Ashley, I'm gonna do your life path number. I think I read your 30 earlier, and you're a Virgo. And so let's do your life path number. 8 plus 3, you get 11, which is 2. I'm gonna do it like this: 11, which is 2. That's 2, right? Then add a year up, 1986. Oh, you got life path 8 too. So you're a money go getter. You're money go getter. So you're the boss lady. So number 8 deals like the boss lady. Number 8s don't care what people think about them, because a lot of number 8s can be conceited and think they all that. But number 8s know how to get that money. A lot of number 8s that I know in my family, all of them get that bread in some way, some form. And my niece, she just she's so confident. Like number 8 people, they have their own fan base where people cheer them on, because number 8s, they know how to get that money, and they powerful, and they don't care what nobody think. They don't, even the big fat type of number 8s who big and fat, they don't even care, because they confidence. Not all number 8s, but most number 8s are very confident. And number 8s are all about that money, handling their business. Yes, handle their business, getting the job done, and they're very practical, realistic type people. Yeah, so any business scheme or anything that deal with money, they're going to come up with that plan. And they're leaders now. They know how to get that money. They can show you how to get that money. So the number 8s are here to do that. That's their life purpose. Your life path is your purpose. Your purpose is to balance out your material self, because number 8 could be too materialistic and too greedy. Balance it out with the spiritual essence, because number 8s also very psychic. They tap into the Scorpio energy that's within the number 8, the 8th house. You know what I mean? And so, but a lot of number 8s be more materialistic, because that's what they choose. And so the type of number 8 you would be, let me see. 2, let me add this together. I'm talking about Rasha, Ashley. You got 2, that's 9, 20, 24. Oh, you got 26 type of number 8. The 2, so you get 26 when you add your numbers together. So the type of number 8 you would be, since you got 2 and 6, you got the moon and Venus. So you all about love, because the 8 itself, if anybody got like born on the 8th, They just got Saturn. But since you the moon type of and Venus type of Saturn, I mean number 8, Capricorn spirit, this makes you more loving, more empath, because you'll be the empathic number 8. And so a lot of 26 number 8s, they be into politics and stuff like that. And yes, they be into politics. Because these people be all about the community, like activists and stuff like that. And so these type of number 8 series, you got 2 and 6. It deal with your emotions, deal with Cancer, which is the moon and Venus. And so you the type who's beautiful, very beautiful and charming. You're a bad woman, probably, Rasha. I ain't even check your profile. I see your picture, but I ain't even check your profile. But I bet you you look good, and you you embrace your sensuality, and you're very confident. You're very loving. You're all about the home life. You're all about the community. You know what I mean? You're very neat. You're very structured. You know what I mean? And you all about peace and harmony. You're very nurturing, very caring. And you definitely psychic. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got the moon and Venus to make sure empath. Because we got moon conjunction Venus are empathic people. And so, because the moon itself is already natural empath. Venus connection. Venus is empathic too. That what people don't know. So, because Venus is another essence of the moon. So, when you add this together, bam. You're very strong, Ashley. And I know you're going to love your family. You're going to be the counselor for them, the guide for them. And yes, you can be very powerful, very dominating. So, watch out for that. Not to be so bossy and stuff like that. And you will win. Balance it out and listen to what people got to say. Because I know a lot of them 8s will be the ones who don't listen to people. Yes, they be the one who got the attitude like, I am it. And they don't want to listen to nobody else. I got people in my family who are the number 8s. And wow. Yes. Yes, so you got people in my family who are the number 8s. So that being said, number 8s, this is a powerful vibration. They fighters too. They're strong now. Don't get me wrong. Just like number 9s, they fighters, a lot of number 8s. But since you are the peaceful type, though, since you got Moon and Venus, but you could go there if you had to. You know what I mean? They don't want to see that because you got the number 8s are dominating. They got the attitude. So that being said, who next? I know I done read you like a book. Who this is? Oh, Tree L. Joyce. So you got Life Path 1. I don't know if this is a woman or a female, but Life Path 1. Okay, let me add it up. 19, 9, 23, 5. I gotta add 5 to 1967. 1967. Oh yes, you got Life Path 1. Life Path 1. So Life Path 1 makes you a leader naturally. So Tree L. Joy, naturally a leader. You got some of the traits like number 8s, where you don't care what nobody think, what nobody say. You could be on that type of stuff. My attitude is 1. We add up October the 9th. We add up 10 and 9 together. We got 19. That's how you do. You add the month and the day together. That's your attitude number. So my attitude is 1. That's why people always see me self-motivated. They see me happy. They see me strong. So confidence. Sometimes people don't like that because we can brag too. And people don't like when you brag because they're not the happy type. Some people are not the happy type. And they don't like when you brag and you put it in their face. Because number 1s put it all in their face. And because number 1 got the Leo spirit where they like to shine. Where they like to show off. Because I'm the type now who like to show off too. So I had to balance it out. So I like to show off and show their skills. Show whatever they're good at. Because number 1s can master anything. Deal with the mind. So number 1 is natural leader. So people will always come to you to take will come to you to be in a leadership position. To be in a leadership position. Because number 1s, people all look for you to take the lead. Like, I go to this place where I help people, this voluntary place. But the thing is, I help them and they learn how to do the computer and all that. But then when I'm not there, they don't want to take initiative. They be counting on me. They be counting on me. They got to wait till I come to the place to help them. I mean to take the lead. But my thing is here, I don't want to baby them So number ones could be the ones who like to set an example and say, I ain't doing it for you today. I know you can do this. Number ones are the ones who like to inspire people, motivate people, and just like the number eights would do it for number eights would do it to where they want to see you work. They want to see you like be productive. Number eight want to see you be successful. Number ones will inspire you just for the sake of it. They don't want to see you down. They want to see you happy. So number ones want to see you happy. The ones want to see you do good. Number ones is that type. Because number ones are extroverts too now. Just because it's number one, you think it's an introvert. It's an extrovert because it's a Leo spirit. So that's the attitude number ones have. They for the people. But the thing about number one, as long as they don't want no approval from people, you will win. As long as you don't want no approval for anybody, you will win. So I had to learn that. I don't need nobody approval. I am the approval of myself. So that's what you need to learn. So once you learn that, you're good. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Number ones, those who got the attitude number ones, they will clash with the number six because number six are the type of people. I'm talking about those who got the attitude number six, and I got an attitude one. I do a lot of clash with those with number six because number six are the nurturing type and caring, but they can be possessed. They could be like possessive, and they can be jealous like. They can be very jealous like because they don't want you to take the spotlight. So number six are the type you can bump head. Not all number six, but a lot of attitude number six people who I dealt with, like wow. But I do get along good with those who got attitude number one. Also those who got life path number one. I get along good with them. I get along good with those who got life path number 7, and also number 9s and number 2s. The number 2s. Number 2s, I think, for me, very loving. You can see it in their eyes. They got the moon, the glow, the romantic glow, and also the number 11s, even those who are born on 11, those who are born on 11, I'm telling you, all those I met born on 11, they got the good aura, the good energy. Those who got them 2s and 11s, they got that good energy, I'm telling you. I mean, the only thing is, if they are the weak type of people, you don't want to deal with them because it get irritating unless you're the type who can handle all that weakness, where they complain a lot, where they be so worried all the time. Other than that, they some good, sweet people. They some good people. If you're the type who can deal with them complaining and stuff like that, going through their little depression, you good. Other than that, when they're not doing that, they are some wise. They're very intuitive. They live by the intuition without even knowing it. Without even knowing it, they're very intuitive. I'm telling you, beautiful people. I done dealt with people who has the number 11 or number 2. I'm talking about as the day they're born on or the life path, where you can look at a movie and they can solve the whole movie before. It could be a mystery movie, and they can solve the movie before it even begin. Not only the movie, but they can know about people. They can know about people and say this about a person, and they be right. Their intuition is always accurate. So they just like the number 7. Number 7 sometimes can get trapped into, because I'm a life path 7, to where, because we both logical and very psychic, right? Number 7 could get trapped into we need facts or let's try intuition. But as long as we balance it out, where sometimes facts, sometimes intuition will win. Because it ain't for us to always look for facts. It's for sometimes just listen to that fire within us, because we're already psychic. And I read people like a book, and they be like, wow, I just know about people. I just know this going to happen, and it happened. That don't mean that you're going to be reading people all day. Because you know what I mean? I use my logic too, which is reasoning. We got all these elements within us. So with that being said, you can never really lose when you listen to your intuition, because a lot of successful people listen to their intuition even if they know it or not. You know what I mean? So a lot of people not aware. It's just part of us. So let me go through other people like George Black. George Black, 10, 16. Yeah, number 8, you add the month and the date together. You got number 8. Then you add the year. 1959. So you add that together. 23. No, I'm wrong. 24. So 24 and 8 together. So 24 and 8 together, you got 32, right? Yes, I'm right. Yes, I'm right. You got 32. So you got Life Path 5, the free spirit. George, you all over the place. You probably all over the internet for information. I'm talking about you just researching this, researching that. George, you wake up when you know the news. George, you everywhere. Life Path number 5. Mercury spirit, fast moving, fast paced. You think too much, overthink. You need to rest your mind sometimes, George. Rest your mind sometimes. Your Life Path 5 says that. And since you got the 32, so you got the three in front of the 2. So Jupiter is first. So you got a big personality, George. Don't brag too much, George, because Jupiter people like to brag too, just like the sun. So the fire energy like to brag, period. So don't brag too much, George, about your skills, your talents, and don't be doing all the debating and stuff like that. Because you probably could speak well and everything, George. You can speak well and everything because you deal with communication, you deal with language, you deal with fun activities. You don't like to be bored. Cause number 3 don't like to be bored. Number 1 don't like to be bored. Number 9 don't like to be bored. And number 5 definitely don't like to be bored. These 4 numbers here don't like to be bored, period. So that being said, so George, you have fun with the number 5 and express yourself. You're here to express yourself. You're here to experience life. You're here to explore. And whatever you learn from exploring, from adventures, you're here to share that knowledge. You're here to share knowledge, period. You are the knowledge seeker, the number 5. You're here to do this. You're here to take jobs that deal with communication, jobs that deal with the mind, stuff like that. So, because you got to understand, number 5 represents Gemini and Virgo. So you already know what you're here to do. You're on the Gemini Virgo mission, the Mercury, which is you deal with receiving messages, understanding the messages. And if you don't understand messages now, you got to open up to that because it's your energy, and you'll see you win. You'll win like that. That I mean, you're here to receive messages from higher realms and to understand the message more than anyone because you're number 5. You deal with the throat. So this block, how can you see your clairaudient messages, or how can you be telepathic or to have telepathy powers? But anyway, let's move on. And Anthony Patrick. I ain't gonna say your full name. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna do all 3 of your numbers. You got attitude number 4. You got attitude number 4, which means you reign of spirit, independence. You're very forceful. That I mean, them 4s are material manifest, the go getters, know how to get it. That I mean, them 4s are the type of people who just come up with genius ideas out of nowhere. And them 4s all about the home life, family life, all about setting a foundation for themselves. And they got the attitude of being smart. Like you see them 4s got a smart attitude, like, and they're very detail oriented, analytical. Number 4 is just your attitude. And so the number 28, the type of number 1 you are, you gotta add the 2 and the 8 together. So you're the type, you got a little moon, the emotional aspects with you, but you got Saturn with it. So you're very stable. Your emotions very stable, very stable. And so you add the moon traits. So you're very stable because you got the number 8 that's gonna keep it stable. But you got the number 1. Number 1 makes you a leader. Makes you a leader. So you're very strong. And since you got 2 and 8 together, because 8 is very like abundance, you the type who go get that money, and you out of nowhere money disappear in your life anyway in some form. So I bet you a lot of people done gave you money, or you done came into some type of money, or when you set a goal and you go for it, you get that money easily compared to others. So you got the number 1 there. Number 1 is the sun, so you definitely shine, stand out, probably flexing yourself, flexing, showing a lot of number 1 look in the mirror a lot. Like number 6, that Venus, number 1 look in the mirror a lot. Like number threes and ones look in the mirror a lot. So with that being said, if you're looking in the mirror all the time, because you know how good you look and stuff like that, there, step that mirror. You're a strong leader. You're naturally a leader. You naturally love to inspire people and motivate people because it's your soul number one. So this is the center. This is like it's like your emotion that tremble out that would tremble through your whole body. So hold up, let me add up the rest of the numbers. For wow, number 9, life path number 9. You too strong. 4, 1, and 9. This makes you very aggressive, very a fighter. You must shoot. If you take boxing, you take karate, or you might be into some type of sports or some type of activities. Cause this all that energy. You got a lot of forceful energy. I'm talking about Anthony Mazzolini Patrick. Anthony Mazzolini Patrick. You're very strong. Your attitude is 4. Your soul number is 1. Your life path is number 9. So wow, you very forceful brother. Very aggressive. Got the Scorpio and the Aries energy that's within the number 9 of Pluto and Mars. Shoot, nobody messing with you like that, brother. You might take down the whole neighborhood. That's on the downside. But on the upside, you will uplift people, inspire people, give your all to people, help people in every form, in every way. And you just know things. Very smart. You deal with knowledge. You go get that knowledge. You good at decoding what's fake and what's real. You live by your own set of rules. Through all your number 4, 1, and 9, you definitely live by your own set of rules and play your own game. You don't follow nobody else's knowledge. Because you just know some things before a person even think of something. Like, they can read something up. You just know it's some bull or not. And let me see what month. I ain't even look at your month. Oh, the Capricorn? Oh, just makes you more stable too. More manifest whatever your intentions is. Because you be more practical, more realistic with it. So, because you're born in the month of Capricorn. And so you're definitely a leader. You got all these numbers that represents a leader. You got the Uranus, the number 4, number 1, the Sun, number 9, which is Pluto and Mars, and plus you got the Saturn. That's too much power, brother. I hope you ain't no killer around here, a serial killer. You could be a hitman. Cause Capricorn spirit, they organize. They could be a hitman and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that being said, when you got Capricorn spirit, or Capricorn and like Virgo spirits, or like the Earth sign, they'd be more like structured and organized. Pull out them hits. That's on the downside. But on the upside, they can run organizations and structures and stuff like that. Especially the Capricorn, because they're the leader, which means they take initiative. And the Capricorns, they are deep thinkers. So with that being said, let me see, move on. LaTroy Turner. Okay, I'm gonna do your attitude number 9. You add 12 and 6 together to get 9. So this makes you gentle, kind, very loving. Love people of all different races, and you're acceptance of others. Even though you might, even if you're into the culture, you still acceptance of people, but you know how to discipline yourself and know what to say and what not to say. Because number 9s, they're very smart, very gentle, very kind. But number 9s can be very aggressive. It's very powerful, very powerful. It's very, very powerful. So with that being said, you got a great attitude, and you like the peace loving type. Then they move to your number 6. Number 6 says, because this is your soul number. Number 6 says you got the Venus. So you're very loving, very nurturing, all about helping people, getting advice again. So you're gonna be into any field that deal with social work, anything that deal with helping people. And if you don't help nobody, you might don't feel right, because you like to help people. Because you got the 9, which is on the universal level. You got number 6, which is on both is humanitarian, 6 and 9s. It's just that 6 is more smaller than the 9. So, but number 6 definitely deal with the community and the home life and family. So you love family, you love home life, and you the type that like to nurture your family members and your friends. No matter where you go, you like to nurture people. You know what I mean? You like to help people, but you can be very bossy and dominating too. So watch out for that. Watch out and back up and let people have some say so, because number 6 will list the people. That's a good thing about number 6 people. They will list the people and stuff like that. Now let me see what your life path is. Your life path. And number 6 are charming, just like the 9 is charming, magnetic. Say number 6 is more like they would say romantic, more calm and cool. Number 9 is calm and cool, but number 9 is more like aggressive. Like they'll go get it. Like whoever they want. Number 1s, number 9s, they'll go get it. And number 3s, they'll go get who they want. These type of women here, if they like you, they coming to holler at you if they're interested in you. And so let me add up your life path number. The Troy Turner, your life path number is, okay, your attitude number is 6. I mean, your attitude number is 9. And the day you're born is number 6. That's your soul number. And let me add up your get 9, 19. Oh, that's a 9 to 24. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't, LaTroy. You got the master number 33. Oh, no, you didn't. And that's very rare. Master number 33, when you add up your birthday, you add up 12/6/1986. Let me get my book. Just my book right here that I write in. My book, master number. See, I got a lot of writing in this book. All my numerology and stuff like that. I'm just freestyling now, so I probably don't remember every detail because it's a lot. So I'll just give you a little bit. But in my book, these number 9, these 33, master number 33. She's a master number 33. Wow, that's powerful. Let me see. Master number 33. That's amazing to have that number 33. And you know you're dealing with Venus and you're dealing with Neptune. So I just want to read it out my book so to be a little organized. If I can get to it, I got so much I wrote in here, in this book right here, as you see. I'm getting to it in a minute. LaTroy, I got you. Okay. So the master number 33. You definitely is the master teacher. This is the vibration that it carries, like the 33 vertebrae, right? You are the old soul, the cosmic helper of life. So you came back into the existence in this plane with a high vibrational energy that makes you a healer, makes you very compassionate, like to help and serve people, make you loving, and a humanitarian. You're here to raise the consciousness of people, as you are a natural psychic empath who understands the human nature and life itself. You're concerned for the welfare of others and nature itself. But you could be a doormat for others' emotions, so watch out for that. And watch out for that savior complex where you're trying to save the world because you might want to be the hero. Like in our culture, we say Haru. Watch out for that complex because some people could trick you for your life because they don't have your best interests at heart. So watch out for that. I'm just going off the grid. Now I'm reading a little bit right here. You are all about justice, spreading the truth, serving others, counseling others, supporting others, and bringing therapy to others. As a master teacher, awakener, you're highly creative. You're very creative, and you're highly psychic and intuitive, highly intellectual, and intelligence. You're a problem solver, which means that you're always trying to find a solution to a problem, and you're the one who people come to for counsel and for guide. You're an inborn genius with many cosmic gifts in you. You have a global mind, a global thinking, and a global heart. You do things on a big scale because you deal with the 33, which the double vibration of 3, which is Jupiter, and Venus, number 6, and Mercury, number 6, that's connected. And so you do everything for the good. You like to see everyone happy, feel good, doing good, and win. You are the caregiver, the nurturer, the responsible one who loves to give help, and you like to give advice to people. Others look to you as a role model or as example, as the ideal hero or model of truth, justice, and love. You are highly sensitive to energy, and you're a powerful empath. You're born and designed to be a awakener, the teacher of compassion, truth, an example, and to have concern for the welfare of the masses. You see beautiful souls. You see beautiful souls, but sometimes it can traffic because you might think that everybody's beautiful, and that could be very tricky if you feed into everybody aura or energy. So you got to protect your energy definitely. And you are here to put life into many lost and suffering souls with unconditional love through your own charming, beautiful youth. You look young, youthful looking, uh, standing on higher principles, which is psychic and divine nature by awakening people, teaching people, inspiring people, and uplifting people on a global scale. And so your theme is I accept you and love you no matter what, because you deal with love, definitely universal love. So this being said, that just a little bit out the book. You know what I mean? This is what I do. This is what I do. And if you ain't on this level yet of 33, I mean you're on the downside of it. I mean, this your energy, this your vibration. So since you say facts, okay, and you are amazing and appreciated, how did you get 33? Well, I add up all your numbers. It's simple. You just add up, get your calculator, add up 1, 2, 6, 1, 9, 8, and 6 together. And there you go. You know how you do mathematics? Simple mathematics, that's all you got to do. And you get 33. But you know, I love numerology. I'm telling you, it's very accurate. And it's simple. It's simple once you not learn it. It's simple. And anybody who you know, you be able to read them. Cause it's not nobody who complain when I read them. They be like, wow, that's just how powerful numbers are. See, not everybody know about numerology. Wow, they're using that more. You don't have to go through all that astrology charts and stuff. Even though it's interesting and it's good to master that, at the end of the day, numbers is very simple and the simplest way to get where you're going. So I advise everybody to get into numerology because they can see you can do names like, for example, Latoya Turner, your name. When you add up your name, right, you got the L is 12, which is 3. I ain't gonna add up like exactly the number, which means I ain't gonna add up the big number, add up like the number in my mind all together. So you got the L, which is 12, that's 3. The A, which is 1, that's 4. And the T, which is 20, that's 2. So that's 6 so far. So far, 6. And I'm gonna skip the R because it's a 9. So then it's still gonna be 6 anyway. If you add 9 and 6 together, you get 15, which is gonna be 6 anyway. So 6 and the zero is 15. And so I'm gonna add the 6 and the 15 together, or the 6 and 6 together to get 12, which is 3. So I'm gonna add a 3 and the Y. The Y is 25, which is 7. So I'm gonna add 3 and 7, you get 1. So Latoya is 1. I'm gonna add Turner. Now I'm gonna add up Turner, then I'm gonna add a 1 to the number that I get from Turner. Okay, Turner 2. The U is 21, which is 3, so that's 5. I'm gonna skip the R because you're gonna get 5 back. And 5 plus the N, which is 5, that's 1. And 1 plus the E, which is 5, that's 6. I'm gonna skip the R because you're gonna get 6 back again. Because you could add 6 to the R, which is 9, you're still gonna get 15, which is 6 back. So you got a 7 in your name. When you add up the Toya, which is 1, and Turner, which is 6, you got 7. So 7 says that if you know about the 7, that it's definitely a psychic number. You're here to have the scientific mind and go into the code, investigate, to explore. I mean, yeah, the names carry vibrations too. So it's the same. See, the numbers gonna always mean the same. 7 gonna always be 7. And so if you use it as a name, it's still gonna be 7. So I really don't have to go into that, but I'm still gonna give you a little bit. 7 is charming. They are the ones who up on spiritual. They are psychic. They are intuitive. They are the ones who are analytical. The ones who always research and break things down and dissect and bring the truth to light. They're very practical. And so everything that represents number 7 is your name, the vibration that you carry. And so when you change your name, like mine is King, King, Lit, Lit. When you add it together, you get 1. Add all letters together, you get 1. I ain't gonna say the big number because that's too much, but I know I'd have been added together to get 1. And 1 makes me a leader, makes me strong. 1 represents Leo spirit, which is royalty, which deals with your divinity, because everything is 1. So, but 1 could be selfish too. 1 could be selfish too. Like, just like everything becomes 1 as a total, or 1 could be selfish, and that's when a number 1 person lose. And so my name is number 1, it makes me a leader. It add more the number 1 vibration to it, make me more excited, more fun loving. So you get around me, I'm fun loving, all of that together. So that's just the name. That's the name. We just doing the name now. I think I showed y'all how to. I'm gonna show you how to add it up, where I can add up all the numbers together. I'm gonna give you a short word like love. The word love. You're gonna get the number 9 from love, which is letter L is 12. 0 is 15. So you add 12 and 15 together, you get 27. And so the V is 22. So you add 22 and 27 together. Yeah, 22 and 27 together. You gonna get 49. And then you add the 5. You add the 5, which is the E. The letter E is 5. So you add 5 and 49 together, and you're gonna get 54. So 54 is 9. So bim, you get 54. So the word love deals with the Mars and Pluto energy, which is number 9. But also added on to it, it deals with Mercury and Uranus. So you add that on, wow. The number will always mean the same. Like number 9s will be 9s, even if there are different types of number 9s. Like they got the 54 type, the number 54 or 45. Then you got the number 36 or 63. Then you got different types of 9, but it still carry some of the same energy because it got the number 9. And so the extra energy just add on to the vibration or make them. It's the style, the different types, and it just show you the different types of number 9s. She said, Royal Family, I'm deep into the science. Yes, yes. There's a lot of people who you see on YouTube, they got the master number 33 and life path number 7 and stuff like that. And they got like numbers like 9 and stuff like that. And number 1s and some with number 3s. Nikki Miller. So first of all, your attitude number 3, wow. That's Jupiter attitude, Sagittarius attitude. You're born on 27, which is 9. So you got 3 and 9 are automatic by itself. And fire energy, very creative. So you're very creative. Jupiter, and then you got number 9. Wow. Let me add up your life path. 3. Oh, number 1. You're very active. What do you do to calm you down? Because your attitude number 3, your soul number 9, your life path number 1 makes you a leader. So your attitude is to walk in your own path. Number 1 is walking their own path. They create new things. They're like inventors. It's that sun energy. They're very happy, very energetic, very fun loving. So my thing is, what gets you flowing though? I mean, like, you got all this fire energy. You got number 3 as your attitude number. So you're very excited. You go to the screen, very happy. What balances you out? And then you got oh yeah, you're a Capricorn. That you're born in the you born in the Capricorn area, that could balance you out. I mean, I don't know if that's enough because you got a lot of fire energy in you. So if you add the Capricorn to the numbers, that might help it out. But you got a lot of fire energy. You definitely lit. Might crank up a party. You keep family going on. You're very outgoing, very loving, and you're definitely a leader. You're definitely strong, and you will fight for yours. You get down. You might have them hands. I don't know, but I know you got a lot of energy. You stay excited. You like fun. You don't like to be bored at all. You don't like to be bored at all. You definitely don't like to be bored. You're not gonna be bored. You're gonna do activities. You're gonna do things. You know what I mean? And like your way is your way. And since you got number one, you might don't, as a life partner, you might don't see nobody other way but your way. You know what I mean? But the thing is, if you slow down, listen to some people, and don't make everything just about you or your way, you'll win. And maybe that number nine helps you. That number nine helps you to listen to others because you got the 2 and the 7, which makes you more like a peaceful number nine. And 27 type number nine more successful. They're more psychic. Like number nine's already psychic, but they add on to it. So you can see things before things happen. You just know things. You know how to move. So that being said, you got the 2 and the 7 that helps you out. So just help your life path number out. Help balance out that 1. That 1 that fight us too. That number 1 don't give up, just like number 9. Number 9 don't give up neither. Number 1s and 9s don't give up at all. They don't give up. It's hard for them to give up. They don't quit. You could tell them something. No, they don't believe that until there's no hope. So with that being said, that's your life path, to be that leader and to create something new and be that inventor, to be very creative and to use your creative skills to win in this life, which could be, you got a way with the way you say words. It might be fly. You might talk in slang. A lot of them ones that might talk in slang. They might talk in their own way though. Them ones gonna want to be different, just like number 4s. Number 1s gonna want to be different. They're gonna want to be different. So I'm saying they're gonna want to be different, and they appreciate people being different. So you're all right. I see things and mainly my dreams. Yes, psychic dreams. You got the moon. You got Neptune and the number 9, and plus Pluto. Pluto is the number 9 with Aries, and Pluto is the most psychic. I know they say the moon, they always say Neptune, but Pluto is the ones, even all of them psychic anyway, the moon, Neptune, whatever. But the thing about Pluto, they are based on psychic energy. They based on like they're not afraid of it. They are the one who experience it the most, and they're not afraid of it. They must be into the occult or the psychic knowledge than any other water signs. So that's the thing what they don't tell you about Pluto. Yes, they always say Neptune, but the thing about Neptune or Pisces people, a lot of them they don't even recognize their powers. They don't recognize because they get so overwhelmed by emotions. They're so sensitive till they don't even recognize the gift that they have. A lot of people that I be around. A lot of people that I be around don't recognize the gift that they have, but a Scorpio will, because they are like introspective, just like a Cancer will. So they talk that they say that Neptune is the most psychic, but a lot of people who have Neptune don't recognize the gift. I'm like, you're a Pisces, or you're a number. See, number 7s do number 7 type of Pisces, like do numerology. They introspective, like. But if you talking about regular, like the month, these type of Pisces. But anyway, you say I see things and it happens a lot of times the way I dream. Sometimes it be the opposite. Yes, very psychic. So listen to your intuition at all times. You're very powerful, Nikki. Very powerful, very charming. I bet you dress fresh too. Yes, fire energy, especially number 9. Number 9s can dress. Since you are the 27, which is number 9. Yes, you gonna be sharp, stylish, color coordinated, all of that there. I ain't looked in your picture profile, but I just know this because I'm a number 9. Color coordinating. So you got number 1. Number 1 also color coordinated. Number 1 gonna have their own style. Number 1 makes you very creative with the number 9. So these creative numbers, these fire numbers. 1, Your attitude number 3, got a big attitude. So you popping right now. You're probably very happy. You probably don't like all that sad talk, negative stuff. And you don't like when people talk down on themselves and stuff like that. That's the fire energy. Because fire energy is uplifting. Kester, I'm going to skip your name. No, I'm going to say it right. Kester Pure Niceness Joseph. I'm doing you now. Okay. Hit them airplanes around here. But so Kessler, you just like me, far as I born on October the 9th. Me and you got the same attitude number and soul number, except that you got the 1 and 8. I just got the 9 itself, which means that the type you will be, type of 9 you will be, you'll be the type that got the sun energy with it. You're very happy because it's gonna add on to the number 9, which is already fire and water itself. So you're gonna add the sun onto it, and then you got the 8, which is practical. This is gonna make you more stable. You could be more stable, but you could also be more aggressive. So the thing is, the number 9 itself is the type that just love life. They love life. They're very sensitive, very emotional, but at the same time, a number 9 is the type that love to perform. They love entertainment. They love entertainment. They love excitement. Number 9 love they like to try things out too, something new. So number 8, Saturn makes you more stable. It keep you stable. So number 9s, when number 9 is in the right mind, these type of individuals, it's the best people to have in your life because it's forever. The bond is forever. And plus, you'll see no love like it. If they can control their aggressiveness and their emotions, because number 9 is super emotional. If they can control it, you're good. When you see a happy number 9, they get very happy, very excited. Since you Kessler, your attitude is 1. Oh, the sun too. So you're very happy. You're very cheerful. You're probably very playful too. Very playful. Probably very entertaining. You like to joke. And probably like funny stuff. With that matter there. And self-motivated and stuff like that. So Kessler, that's your attitude. When people see you, they got a happy person. Even in the morning, you wake up happy. Unless you're on the downside of your number 1. But your number 9 add on more fire energy to the number 1. Number 1 is the beginning, which means you initiate quickly. Number 9 is the end, full of completion. So whatever you initiate, you're gonna complete it. So bam. Number 9 is about abundance. Number 9 will have people give them money out of nowhere, just like number 8. Number 9 will get it on the universal level because number 9 is very kind, very gentle, very helping, very loving. And number 9 got many gifts. They're very creative. They got many gifts, many skills. And so they came in here as an old soul. So you're very psychic, Kessler. You done dealt with psychic experiences of some form. Even if you feel it in your body, you know what I mean? Because we feel it in our body too. We feel it in our body. Which means like you can feel like water drops in your hands or in your arms or your wrists. And you'll think that real water touch you and kind of find out ain't no water touch you, just inside of you, feel it inside of you. You feel it inside of you. You know what I mean? We just feel the energy within you. And when I feel water taps, I say, oh, it's gonna rain. And then it started raining like that. So with this being said, you might feel anything, like you might feel some type of pain in your knees or something, a pain, and it lets you know that like somebody going through some pain might be sitting next to you, or like when I feel it in my knees, my right knees, the right side mean that just the outer world. On the left side of my knees means pain. It deals with, if I feel the pain in my knees on my left side, it deals with my personal self, like your family or your home life, or like something about to happen, like a package about to come to my home or something like that. So when I feel it on my outer knees or my right knees over here, Y'all let me know that. Y'all let me know that something is coming my way. I mean, but when I feel like water in my hands or my wrist, it let me know that the ancestors is trying to get my attention. The ancestors trying to get my attention. So I understand when the ancestors around, I can feel them all around me. Sometimes I feel it all in my head, like taps on my head or water drops. I feel them touching me all over. And so with that being said, and plus you I can see the energy moving. I can see like the energy moving in the room, and I know that's them. I can see like orbs and stuff like that. Now, I say I know you in here. I say I love you. That's how I talk to my ancestors and spirits and energy. I said thank you for protecting me and guiding me and being with me. Cause I know I don't have bad energy around me. So you got to think like that also, and also know. So you said she. So Kessler said you are so accurate. I was told I have sidekick abilities. Oh, psychic. Okay, you say sidekick, but I understand what you're saying. Psychic abilities. Yes, a lot of number nines who you deal with, like especially who I do video chat with, they always tell me experiences of their psychic energy, of how they have said something and they found it and they found it like a book. Like they had dreams and not only dreams, but they got the psychic energy. So I understand. All you got to do, take notes, like talk to people. And your attention's got to be about you trying to discover how accurate numerology is, and you will see. You will see. Yes, you'll be amazed. And so everybody who do numerology ain't the one who you should go to because they ain't gonna give you all the information. But I know one who give a lot of details, a lot of information. You can't do nothing but learn from me unless you just say, I ain't listen to him. I don't understand him. He talk like this, he talk like that. I don't like the way he look. If you don't be about the message, then you ain't gonna understand. But this is real. I love numerology, man. I'm telling y'all, this is fire. It's accurate. Like this year number 5. I said in my video, what's gonna happen? It's happening all around. It's happening where people getting lawsuits put on them, where people speaking lies against people, when some speaking the truth against people. It's going down this year. It's going down. Like you see the T.I. situation. They coming out. They speaking it, right? You know what I mean? So, it's going down this year. All type of trickster events. You know what I mean? So it's going down. Like people getting busted. A lot of people got, like I seen a YouTube video where a dude got a gold AK. Yeah, Jay Prince in the video, and this dude called Honeycomb. He got they got a gold AK in the video. So they got fast guns that spit fast. They don't have like a fast shooting, like people cutting each other in the neck or the throat, probably in prison and stuff like that. All type of stuff. That's on the downside. But on the upside, you could do good business this year if you tap into the energy. Cause them 5 deal with business. The same what number 5 represent. It deals with this year. It deals with communication. It deals with knowledge. It deals with taking people to court, and you can win. But also, people could take you to court. It could be the opposite too. So number 5, like I say, they're gonna be signing a deal because deal with writing. Number 5 deal with writing. It deal with language. It deal with communication. So you got to watch out for all of that. I said it in my video. Y'all can watch that video, share that video. It's in the video. I put all the information out there. And so I always say, I told you. I knew it. I knew it because them 5 put me on. That's what the ruling elites go by. They go by numerology. The ruling elites go by numerology. But we know now. So that was the other code, not just astrology. They also go by numerology. Because when you think of it, numbers is in everything. You got to measure anything with numbers. You know what I mean? Like the size of the face, the size of whatever, you need numbers. So numbers will help us in our Kemetic culture how to build that pyramid. They knew the supreme mathematics of the universe. So, and I see 1111 all the time. It is like, the ancestors speaking to you, just saying, be careful what you think. It got many meanings, but it always deal with the number 1 energy, the number 4 energy, like that, and the number 11 energy. And so they just let you know the ancestors. When we see 11, it's the ancestors talking, and so they just let you know that whatever you thinking, whatever you got in your heart, your soul, you will manifest it. Whatever you thinking, you will manifest your thoughts. If you think about like achieving something, you manifest it. And also to let you know to put in action, and you will manifest it. And so that being said, it did manifestation because it's 4 ones. Number 4. Number 4 is the occult numbers. The O cult. OCULT. I just missed a C. But occult is hidden knowledge. What the ruler elites wouldn't tell you. But the thing is that this is their knowledge. Numbers. Your clock got numbers. Everything got numbers. Your calendar got numbers. Your name got numbers. Like I told you, King Lit, add up to number 1. So that's their secret. And you can go anywhere. The thing about numbers gonna always be accurate. Astrology might miss a beat because they got sidereal, then they got tropical. Sometimes you get mixed up. But that number, all you need is their birthday and their name, and you got it. All you need is their birthday itself. But if you want to do the name, that's cool too. And you got it. So you can go to Chinese astrology. That's cool. But numbers don't lie, period. Numbers don't lie. Period. I'm telling you. Numbers don't lie. Everybody I read, ain't nobody told me that a number was bad. They might say some of them signs been bad, but the numbers, yes, that's the key to life. And they call that the science, the science of the universe, numbers. So 1111, you seeing that? That means something about to manifest, the ancestors talking to you and stuff like that. It deal with manifestation. It deal with enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. The ancestors with you. They let you know that they with you. They guiding you. So, or the ancestors trying to get your attention. You got to look for that too. And so, because you got to understand, well, why I just see these numbers either in my dream, or just pop up in my mind, or I just see it on the phone all the time. If you keep seeing it back to back, it let you know. And so you say, so I am a 4, a 9, or 4. I got to go back to your birthday. I told you your 3 numbers. You got to pay attention. Your attitude 1. You born on the 18, which is 9. And I said your life path was, I don't forgot. Let me see. I got to add it up again. I don't know if I did your life path yet. So, but your attitude number 1. The day you're born is the 18, which is 9. Let me add up your life path. 19 is 3. I see a 4. Your life path is 4. And so your attitude is 1. You can look it up too. You can look up, like when I say attitude number 4, you can Google that. Attitude number 1. Or you can say birthday number 18, or you can say birthday number 9. Say birthday number. You can say it like that and say life path number 4. You can Google that and it will pop up. We have many websites got different got different information on it, and you will see. You can add all this information together and create you a whole book about yourself. Cause all of them accurate, because they just gonna add on to the information on each website that you go to. So So your life path number 4, this makes you more structured. I ain't looked at that part though. So you the structure type, but you the fun loving, but you the structure type individual. Okay, you're organized. You're supposed to be a part according to your life journey, and if you're not succeeding, that's why, because you ain't walking the life path number 4. A lot of them 4s, what I understand about them is that a lot of them work in funeral homes. A lot of them 4s deal with death, life, and transformation and all that there, and rebirth. They work in funeral homes. Like in my family member, I got people who got number 4s. They also did like to work in funeral homes and stuff like that. They deal with death. And so you'll see that a lot too. They're not scared of funeral homes and stuff like that. They're homebodies, just like the number 2s, because they got the Cancer in them too, because the 4th house. You gotta think of that too. So, bam. Throughout this whole video, I done showed y'all how to read them. Read these numbers. And all you gotta do is rewind this stuff and save it to your file or something. And I went through these numbers and give you an idea, and then you could do the rest research yourself when you Google them. And you be fire with it. And anybody, you can check up on anybody just through the numbers. See what's up with them. And so I think this is it for today. Oh, Gigi say 444. Okay. When you add it up, you get 12, number 3. So number 4s is manifesting your creativity. Number 3, creativity, your skills. Number 3, your attitude. Number 3, not attitude number 3, but number 3 added up. My fault. Number 3, we add 444, we get 12, which is number 3. You got triple time number 4s. Manifestation, baby. Yes. You see, okay, you trying to manifest something. You're trying to manifest something that deal with your creative skills, something that deal with Jupiter type of energy. It could be wisdom, knowledge, or you're waking up to the knowledge, or your third eye open, clairvoyance or something. That I mean, so that's what you manifesting 3 times is very powerful. And so whatever you're learning, because number 3 deal with Jupiter, it's the student of life. It deal with wisdom. Number 3. Number 9 also has Jupiter in it because it's the 9th house. I mean, that's the part I didn't tell you, but you're catching on now. Number 9 also is the 9th house. So 3s and 9 definitely deal with knowledge, because 9s will be a higher version though. But 3s are students of life, so you manifesting something like that, dealing with knowledge, information, you growing, because 3s deal with growth, or Jupiter deal with growth and stuff like that there. So you growing in that wisdom, growing in that knowledge, you manifesting. And so the 4s can bring you abundance from learning, from information or knowledge, or whatever the Jupiter spirit carried that's dealing with your life. I'm talking about Gigi. Well, thank you too. I appreciate you too. Thank you, Kester, Pure Niceness, Joseph. Thank you, Gigi, my Gigi. I've been knowing you for a while now, as far as social media. Gigi, you always been there. I think about a year. I don't know, about it, 2 years, a year. You've been riding, so I can't do nothing but recognize you. The thing about you, Gigi, what I like about you, Gigi, you're older, and it ain't over for you when you talking about growing in the knowledge and information. I love that about you, that you're always seeking to do better and grow. That's the thing about you. And you love information too. So that's the thing about Gigi. Oh, don't get me wrong now. Gigi tell you about yourself. Gigi fun loving. She said, "Oh, how you know that? I be dealing with you so much as far as I be dealing with you, Gigi. Oh, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave, but I don't know. I don't have nothing else to really say about numbers unless I got a question. But I just want to say that numbers don't lie. I just love numbers. She said, "You read me very well. Thank you, Kessler." I need to get a numerology class. Well, we all be spitting in that boy. Every time you learn something about numbers, you share it, something like that. Because once y'all get to going, y'all be walking around. Once y'all know their birthday, y'all be reading them like a book. Or y'all know their name. Gigi said I should. If you help me out, Gigi, you be my assistant. Kessler, Kessler. Where you from, Kessler? Is you from the United States? She said, "Yep, no problem. That's what's up." Kessler said, "I make people laugh a lot. I like to help people. I'm a caretaker." Uh huh. Makes sense. Cause them boys are caretakers too. Then you got the big old nine. The number nine like to help people on the universal scale. Number nine is acceptance of some of everybody. Cause just like me, I'm for our culture. I know where I stand, but at the same time, I'm still acceptance of everybody, which means I'm still nice to every race. But I know where I stand. When it come down to it, I let them know where I stand at. But at the same time, I don't go in there talking about I represent Kemet or nothing like that there. But when it cross them boundaries, that's when I set the pace. But I do it in a cool, smooth way to where we still can communicate. But they know not to disrespect me or something like that. So it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I mean? Far as that racist stuff, I say it's a scam. I mean, how can you say a black person racist? Period. Because we're wearing their labels, we're wearing their t-shirts, their hangs, and all the other stuff. We can't be racist because we're wearing all most of the European stuff anyway. Or we dealing with them in some way. So that's why I say it's a scam. When they say you racist and all that there. Do any of you want to come on this live and say something before I get off here? Any word that you want to say? And I'm just gonna click off or something like that. It's up to you. I also help people to move on to the other side. Okay, that's what's up. You say I comfort them to their past. I'm not afraid. Oh yeah, life path number 4. And plus you got number 9, Pluto energy. Pluto not scared of death neither. I like to do this here in my life. My magic wand. My wand. Shadow number 1 shape. Number 1 go up and down, from the heavens to the earth. So number 1 is very important. I like to put my selenite wand on here. Vibrate, vibrate. I'm very playful too. Number 9, energy number 1, attitude number 1. Life path 7 though. This boy here beautiful. Beautiful. Well, y'all take care. Much love, peace, and light to you. I'm out. Ashe.